Do you want to hear my theory on Jaws 4?
Yes.
Here's why Jaws 4 is not. Here's why it's just so bad. I'm not going to even pick apart the movie itself. We all know that. It's not good enough to where it's so bad it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's movies that are so bad they're good. You're like, this is enjoyable. Let's watch it. Like, for example, the scene Garbage Day, that
Yeah.
movie. It's just not the movie, but that scene is just so ridiculous. It's great. You're going to watch it. You love it. Jaws 4 doesn't have anything like that in it. And it's not so bad it's good. And they recycle so much old footage from Jaws 1. And it's just so implausible. The shark follows him to the Bahamas. It floats. Oh, I remember, like, the shark floats on the water. Like, sharks
And
can't float.
roars.
It roars. Sharks don't have vocal cords. It's just so bad. I don't know who, like, looked at that post and said, like, we got it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is
It's
the one.
just, I mean, it has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. 0.
Oh.
Like, not one person ever wrote a good review about it, ever.
And I saw it opening night.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
think? Not
Oh,
knowing
another
anything.
Jaws in the theater. Yeah, I was excited, and then
Well, yeah.
I remember right away because remember the opening credits. I'm like that. They had the weird Jaws font. I'm like, what is? You couldn't even get the Jaws logo right. Like it was just,
Yeah, it is weird.
and kind of going up and down the water, and then I kind of got what they're trying to. They're trying to do this juxtaposition of kids singing Christmas carols and the death of a person we just met, even though he's supposed to be a legacy character. And we're like, which was supposed to be, I think, Roy Scheider. They wanted him to
Right.
do it, which that would have been more emotional, of course,
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't imagine Roy Scheider with his arm gone, going, like, um, Lorraine Gary was kind of acting weird.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
It
She
killed
didn't
her
even really want
father.
to be there.
The fear killed him.
Well, there's. You're right. The fear of the shark gave him a heart attack. It wasn't because he hated his contract and wasn't
Yeah.
doing this movie again. But do you remember when she kills the shark? There's an alternate scene where the shark blows up.
Yes.
There was no way ramming a fish with the wooden bow of a boat or the stern would make an explosion
Yeah.
with pyrotechnics. But when she's doing that, she's thinking in her head. Remember, like, she has the memories, and she remembers, like, Brody, like, smile, you son of a bitch, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And in Jaws 2, she wasn't there for that stuff. She wouldn't have any visual memory of him with the gun on the boat on the Orca.
I imagine that her husband told her every night, and she like, oh my God,
Oh,
stop talking about.
oh my, yeah, she was killing Roy Scheider in her head. Like, I don't
That's
care about these
it
stories
is.
anymore.
Yeah, and in her mind, she's blowing up Roy, like, and she's like, it's her. They should, what they should have done? They should have just put her in that same sepia tone with the,
Oh, the
smile,
sepia, yeah, the
yeah,
sepia memories. And what's Michael Caine's character's name? He has a funny name,
Hoagie,
like Popcorn.
Hoagie,
What is it?
Hoagie.
Hoagie, Popcorn, Hoagie. His name's Hoagie. Come on, get on the plane. I'll fly over there. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'll take you there.
not to mention Amity Island on that kind of plane to the Bahamas, where he
Well,
flies her back. The Amity Island's supposed to be like Martha's
I
Vineyard,
think he was just taking her to a different airport, I
like an
guess.
airport. Okay,
An airport, yeah.
he wasn't really taking her up the eastern
No.
seaboard. In
And
that
she was, I remember the first thing she's on the plane, she could not be bothered. She looked like she stepped out of Beverly Hills, with her
Oh
sunglasses.
yeah,
And yeah, like,
yeah, too cool for school.
yeah, this Amity Island bee. She's like, geez, Louise, lady.
Oh,
Thought you were,
smile, you son of a.
thought it was frigid up in Long Island, but
Right.
nothing compared
No.
to.
Right. Hoagie. I love that you remember the name.
Oh, how could you not? Could you forget
You
Hoagie?
like Jaws 4, don't you?
No. I mean, here's the thing: the banana boat scene's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of that's the only scene I think that truly works.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, the other, yeah, cast wise, it doesn't quite work. Plot wise, of course, it doesn't. And
Right.
yeah, I don't know.
Plot wise, it doesn't.
It's yeah, and you probably was like, well, how could? There's not one thing that you could fix to say, oh, they should just have done this, and it would have made more sense. There's
Right.
literally so many missteps in the scripts, more or less, that it didn't make sense. But
No, I could listen to you talk about Jaws 4 all day and your hatred of Jurassic Park: The Lost World all day. It's just fun. So, do you remember the banana boat scene though? The people on the beach start running and screaming. It's like you're
Oh
on the
yeah.
beach. You don't have to run. Like the shark can't walk. They start like running, and you're like, "Where are you going?"
Well, because they have to go save the people,
Right.
Um, but
Right.
yeah,
Right.
and like you talked about that. I vividly remember the behind the scenes because like the networks would have a making of Jaws for like a week before, and I remember them
Oh,
filming the
really?
scene of the lady run up to the beach like she's like, oh my god, and you know get out of the water. So, but
Get it.
and I think they showed almost that scene, the making of, and so that's why one out of all everything that has the most visuals that you remember of
Yeah.
that poor lady, nameless lady.
On
We
the
don't.
banana boat.
Yeah. Oh, she is.
Yeah,
On
it was like Margaret's mother or something, right?
I don't even think it was. I think, and she just blames Leah. Is that her kid's
Yeah. Oh,
name?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
She goes right down.
yeah, and it's like it's all because of that girl. That little girl
Yeah.
ruined it. That killed that lady. Hope you're happy,
Yeah. I hope
Brody's.
she enjoys the
Yeah.
guilt for the rest of her life.
Um.
Did you leave the movie theater knowing it was bad, or like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
did you?
It. Oh yeah.
Because
You
when you're
could have.
younger, sometimes you think movies are great,
Yeah.
but then
Well, I
you.
was 17 at that point, so I knew what was going
Oh,
on,
okay.
and I was just like, "This is BS." And I still remember. I think I'm pretty sure it was a choice between opening night of Jaws or the sneak preview. Don't don't hold this against me, or sneak preview of the Lost Boys.
Oh, real wow. You
I
picked you
chose.
picked right.
I picked Jaws.
You know what though? But you had no idea of knowing.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Lost Boys could have been anything, and
Yeah.
another entry in Jaws in that year would have been like another Jurassic Park in like 2002.
Yeah.
Like, of course you're gonna go see it.
Yeah, you don't know. Trailers are deceiving, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
and I was like, Lorraine Gary's coming back. It's got to be good.
right. Lorraine Gary.
It's
Did
like
she?
Nancy coming back to Dream Warriors.
Yeah, you saw Dream Wars theatrically, right?
Oh, I did a couple times. Yeah,
In the
nothing
theater.
in the theater. Nothing.
So you were of
Nothing.
age to go see those kind of movies.
Just was of age. Yeah.
Before we go, do you want to watch the banana boat scene real quick?
Well, why not?
I just need to see you watching the
Just to
banana
see
boat
my
scene.
reaction, to see, and I'll be like, oh, it's not like I thought it was.
That's all. Let me do a quick test here just to make sure you
All
can
right.
hear this, because this is really amazing. All right. Can you hear sound?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what I
I
did wrong here.
I
I'm just amazing that somebody saw this theatrically on opening night. You should be a celebrity for that alone.
I will tell you exactly what it was like to watch.
Are you hearing anything?
Oh my god. Oh, that lady's like, are you kidding?
Sharks won't reprise if they get in the water. I'm really quiet. There's no propeller on that boat. Oh, I see. Okay.
Uh,
It's amazing.
so there's some good visuals there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Um,
not bad underwater photography in Jaws 4. I
no,
mean,
it's
there's some good.
there's good pieces, and I love how it's like it's noon in the water, but it's 5:30 on the shore. You can tell by the sun,
Oh my
like
gosh, you're right. It's
yeah,
noon in there, and on the shore it's like closing to
you're
dusk.
like we're running out of light, like.
Oh my gosh, you're so
Uh,
right.
but I still like, yeah. So out of literally, that's the only scene that in this movie that I think is works.